Well, Larsa Pippen and Marcus Jordan are still going strong. Larsa is 49, Marcus is 33, 16-year age gap. Larsa claims that they have sex 5 times a night.
Oh, this broad is killing this
guy. She's frozen her eggs for future plans to have kids with Marcus Jordan. Marcus wants his dad, Michael Jordan, to be the best man in their wedding.
This is the richest, pettiest TV show I've ever seen. The fact that she would even mention that she fucks this kid 5 times a day, that's so trying to get under Pippen's skin.
Well, but you know what's funny is that she mentioned in another interview that during the course of Scottie's marriage to her, that he used to have sex with her like 5 times a day, and with Scottie.
Sex with Scottie.
With Scottie,
right?
You know what's actually wild? Here's what's wild, right? I didn't know about this. This part actually isn't out yet, but John Sally, who used to play on the Bulls with Scottie Pippen, used to say that when they were traveling, when they were on the plane going city to city, Larsa was right there with Scottie. And I said, is that common? He goes, not at all. You never see wives or girlfriends,
right?
Going on the road. But Scottie had her right there on the plane with him.
Oh, is that right?
In the hotel with him.
And I remember Scottie, she was on the road all the time, I think in Houston. She was always on the road, always going places with him. She needs that up close, tight validation.
Is that common to bring
Never.
wives? No. Or
Never.
girlfriends? So
Never.
nobody brings their girls on the road? Really?
Yeah. You didn't ask why you just don't do that.
Why is that?
Because you didn't bring
throws you off?
No one brings their wife to work. It's not bring your wife to work day.
Aha, but Scottie was the opposite.
Yeah.
Which is wild.
That must have been when he was in love.
Oh, he was definitely in love.
Oh, yeah.
They got a bunch of kids together.
Yeah.
But it's just wild to see. And you know that Larsa actually got a piece of Scottie's pension during the divorce. I know how you feel about this.
Goddamn shame.
I'm poking the bear right now.
Yeah, you are.
Poke.
Fucking Shane Mosley's wife got the belts.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She got his belts?
She got his belts.
What's that even worth?
I don't know, but you know what he did to get those belts?
Yeah.
Did she?
No.
Did she take punches, do road work at 3 a.m?
Well, I don't know.
Sacrifice her diet and
I don't know.
Come on, man.
I don't know.
The belts?
The belts. Yeah.
That's his legacy. Let him keep the belts.
Yeah. I mean, but the belts aren't really even, I guess you could resell them, but it's not.
I'm sure he could get something for them.
But it's not like $1 million a belt.
No, but it's his legacy. It's his hard work.
20,000. Yeah. That looks like a messy divorce, really.
Aren't they all?
Yeah, well, no, not always. Sometimes people, will say, okay, look, this is fair. All right, we'll agree for it to be fair, and we keep it moving.
Yeah, well, those women are like dinosaurs, man. Those are a rare breed.
Well, yeah, I had Sebastian Telfair, the basketball player, come on my show, and he went off on NBA wives. He basically says there's a 90% divorce rate in the NBA, and it's almost always after the player retires.
Mm.
He actually sees that divorces are a source of wealth for the women in the NBA.
Absolutely.
He got married at 21, and he said that was just one of the worst decisions.
Yeah.
And he also points out how, for example, we were talking about Joe Smith. Joe Smith had 4 side kids on his wife. She stayed with him until no other team wanted him. And then she divorced him right then.
Who was the player recently that found out his wife had My OnlyFans?
Joe Smith.
Oh.
Yeah. I interviewed him and his wife. Separate occasions. Yeah.
Are they still together?
Technically, yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
They're separated. He's living in a separate house right now, but
he's living in another wing of the mansion.
They don't have a mansion. They're actually struggling. That's actually the weird part about this whole situation was that he made $30 million or something in the course of his career, but between a lot of bad investments, a messy divorce, not managing his money, a few years later he was $30,000 in debt.
What the fuck he upset his wife got on My OnlyFans for?
Well,
she's helping.
That's the whole thing.
That's the rebound.
That's what I'm saying. She married him when he was broke.
Yeah.
Right? And she was a former porn star.
Oh.
You didn't know that part?
No.
Yeah. Keisha.
Man, let that bitch work. She's going to save your marriage.
Right. Because what she said was, because, you want to hear both sides of the story. What she said was, we were broke. I was stripping at 50 years old in Atlanta. I'm like, did he know about it? He would drop me off at the strip club in my car because he didn't have a car anymore. So I'm doing OnlyFans. I'm doing what I got to do.
Yeah, bravo. Good girl.
It was nice to see a balance to that.
Was he mad?
Well, he was mad because he didn't know until he found out. And then she recorded him. She recorded the argument and then put it out without him knowing. It was really more of an embarrassment thing than like a logistical thing. Because he said, had she told him about it, he would have been more or less okay with it. Because she wasn't doing like sex scenes with other guys. She was doing like solo content, whatever else.
Right.
But yeah, man, 90% divorce rate. It's, and he kind of just went into detail. He goes, yeah, the reason why these women will stay with these NBA players because they don't want some other chick at the games, in the front row watching them right there.
Right.
They want to be the basketball wife. They want the prestige or whatever. Look, if this man is cheating and you realize y'all don't get along, break up with him as, his second year. But they stay the whole time.
Get that money.
Until they retire, no other team wants them, and that's when they come in and hit them with the divorce. Whole game. Well, Nia Long and Ime Udoka, they finally settled their child custody situation. She's getting $32,000 per month. Now, he is a head coach for an NBA team, and he makes $6.75 million a year.
Before taxes or after taxes?
Before taxes.
So really, he doesn't make that. He makes almost half of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$3.5 million a year.
Okay, so it's $13,000 a month. Gonna send him to the poorhouse?
$32,000.
Oh, 32.
Yes.
Oh.
Child support.
Oh. Yeah, that hits a little.
That's
different.
$384,000. About 10%. About 10%
it's
after
still not gonna
taxes.
send him to the poorhouse, but damn.
It's based on your salary.
And she's a working actress, isn't she?
What's the last movie she was in? She was a working actress. I don't think she is anymore.
Boy, this game is cold as a motherfucker, man.
Cold game.
Jesus.